Hello YouTube. This is my first attempt at any kind of mechanical video, so hopefully someone might find it helpful. I have replaced the fuel pump twice. I have converted the Spider fuel injection system to the multi-port fuel injection system with a brand new fuel pressure regulator valve attached to it. The truck I've tuned it up, new cap, rotor, plugs, new catalytic converters, the whole 9 yards, and still runs like crap on a hard, quick acceleration. Now, slow, it runs great. Idling, runs great. But if you really get into the gas pedal, it hesitates and stalls out like it's not getting enough fuel. So since I have a brand new fuel pump and a brand new pressure regulator valve, I was trying to figure out how to isolate between the two to see which one of them I had to pull off again, which, I don't know which one's the bigger pain in the butt, pulling the bed or pulling this upper intake manifold. But anyway, I went to the AutoZone and got a piece of 1/2-inch hose and a hose clamp. You can see it there. And I took the inlet and out and return line off of the fuel injection system. The ringed part there on the top of on the inlet side is a 1/2 inch. So I got a 1/2-inch hose and I put it on there and it does not leak. I had to disconnect, I had to take off the distributor cap to get to the bolt that holds it in position on the back of the engine, 10mm, and these two little screws right here were 8mm, and then there's a retaining clip you have to remove. But anyway, got it off, put the hose on. I ran the hose right through here, right over here, and out and into the big glass bottle, and just pumping the turning the ignition on and cranking it, I got all that gas out of there in about 25 to 30 seconds. So I know the fuel pump is pumping a great volume of gas, but when I tried to put pressure on it with the end of my thumb on the end of the hose, I couldn't hold it very well. I mean, it eventually built up enough pressure that I had to let it go. But I then took a nut driver, and I know this is kind of strange, but anyway, I took a nut driver that had a 1/2-inch OD, put it inside there, and used a hose clamp to plug off the end of my line. And then after using 3 different test kits, 1 from O'Reilly and 2 from AutoZone, all of which had separate issues. When you get one, make sure that the little insert that depresses the Schrader valve is installed, because that's what was wrong on the first one. I'm not sure on the second one. And the third one, the Schrader valve insert was missing, and the pressure relief valve, I didn't notice that until it was too late, was not in the unit up at the gauge. The little button that you depress there on the side to relieve the pressure was not there. So whenever I cranked it, gas went everywhere. So tired of messing with loaners that God knows what people have done with them, I just bought this one for 40 bucks and hooked it up. When I turn on the key now, the pressure goes to about 10 psi, and then when you start to crank it, it only goes up to 32 psi. And as soon as you stop cranking the engine, the pressure bleeds off rather quickly down to about 10, and then you can see here it's been about 10 minutes and it's already down to about 6 psi. So somewhere between this Schrader valve and my fuel pump, I'm losing pressure. But I've been underneath. I have no leaks. I have no crimped hoses. I have no visible signs of where the gas is leaking to. I don't know if the second new fuel pump, that's fixing to be the third, has got a check valve in it to try to keep it from bleeding off back into the to the tank from the inlet side, since there is a return line on the outlet side of the injector. But something, I guess, in the inside the tank is failing, and now I'm going to take my bed off for the third time and put a third new fuel pump in it. But this time, instead of just getting the fuel pump, I think I will get the entire unit with all the hardware, lines, electrical, everything, and see if I can't get some more pressure into this injector system. With the new multi-port fuel injection with the low 32 psi, the truck runs great. I've put almost 200 miles on it. The only problem is, at a stoplight, if you get on the accelerator too quick, it stalls and sputters and shimmies and shakes. So trying to eliminate that, and I think once I get the pressure I need, that new multi-port fuel injection system is going to be tits. So anyway, hopefully that helps somebody to try and test between a brand new fuel pump with no pressure or a faulty brand new fuel injector pressure regulator valve inside on a brand new multi-port fuel injection unit. But anyway, once I get the new fuel pump in and test everything, I'll leave something in the comments whether it worked or not, or whether I'm pulling off this upper intake manifold again, which is a son of a bitch to do. But anyway, like I say, hopefully that helps somebody. Thank you.